Hey Legionnaires and welcome back. We're here in Rome 2 once again, and we are at Alexandria for another siege battle for you. So I think it's another 3v3 we have here. We have Rome, Macedon, and we have Egypt facing Saba. I think we might have two Sabas actually, and we also have a Carthage. And as you can see, Saba's doing what they do best, and they're mobilizing camels. So already we are here with some epic camel charges. Oh my gosh, look at this. Poor Egypt is going to face the wrath of the camels today. Look at that, so many men being trampled by these heavily armored camel cataphracts, and yeah, they are not looking so hot. But as you can see, it's going to be a big sally out battle today. It looks like also there's like a little Macedonian unit over here. This is a bit risky by just sending the general on his own. And he's just knocked down every single unit there. Very nice that Macedon's little unit there is going to get wiped out. But yes, if you're enjoying seeing Rome 2 on the channel at the moment, I would love to see some more epic siege battles. And do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. And don't forget to leave a comment as well. Always supports the channel. As you can see, these thorax swords are in a bit of a rough spot right now. I mean, these are all thorax swords, so these are some elites as well. But yeah, Egypt is kind of getting assaulted from all sides. We actually have a general here going in. Really nasty. I mean, they might be able to take out the Egyptian general if they're lucky. If they're lucky. They've routed light cavalry here. I mean, they're going to get charged off here. The pikes aren't even got their pikes down. And the camels come flying on in. What a fatal mistake there by the Egyptian player. I mean, he's got his pikes up now, so this might be costly. Yeah, this looks pretty costly for the camel cataphracts. What we got over here? More camels. We've got horse archers or camel archers. Yeah, these are fairly heavy ones though. And they're getting the thorax swords off the towers. They're not actually like killing them though. You need to go for these archers. Get these Rhodian slingers. Get the Cretans. That's what you need to be taking out. And then we got another sally out over here by another force of camels. So many camels. Hordes of them. Yeah, this was sent in by a member of my Discord. It was a really good battle, and definitely worth sticking around to see how this one goes down. And yeah, so if you want to join the Discord and send in your own replays, the link is down below in the description. Always more than welcome to get involved and send in your own replays. And we've got a really great community building right now, so it's definitely worth joining. Look at this. Look at the camels just slicing away, slicing and dicing these thorax. And they're getting shot quite a lot, which is why they need to take out these archers, because that's what the main threat is. You can see that Egypt is sort of boxing around them. I mean, they're boxing up, which is also allowing the wall artillery to get a fair amount of shots off here. Got two wall artilleries over on here. Let's just go and have a look, see whether Rome started his assault against Carthage. He's very close to starting his assault. He's at the walls. He's about to just mobilize his tortoises here. That's about it. There's a lot of Saba like infantry here as well. We have a lot of like Marib Guard. Oh my gosh, so much Marib Guard with like silver chevrons. Jeez. So there we go. And Egypt's also made a breach in the wall. Oh no, he hadn't. I thought he had. From the angle I was looking at, it's like Egypt's made a breach to the wall. No, he hasn't. He's got no nothing to make a breach in the wall with. I just realised. Oh dear. More camels. Ready to just look at them. They get all queued up looking for someone to go in. But they are thinning them out. I mean, he's doing a pretty good job. He is thinning out these camels. Like the element of surprise is gone. And why has he dismounted his camel cataphracts here? I feel like this was a mistake. Yeah, I feel like he didn't mean to do this. I may be wrong. Maybe he did. But I can't believe that that was the smartest of moves. Better keep your men mounted. There you go. Sitting in Karani and Axeman now. It's always a bad sign. Could they not go through the gaps in the rams here, and they could go after the archers? I think that's what they were. The Egyptian general was worried about there. With the charge coming off here. Oh my gosh! Just stop charging these poor thorax. Another good charge there, trampling them. And then goes the general. He's going to now duel with them. This is certainly a do and or die. I mean, this Saba player has literally just got all cabs. I mean, their general, it's not at much risk, really. I feel like they're they're just going to throw everything in and then just hope whether they kill this Egypt army off. I mean, I don't know whether it's the smartest idea. Maybe it would be better to go for Rome, because Rome's, you know, really powerful. But I mean, I guess because Macedon's over here as well. Macedon's really late though in joining the party. Why he spawned on this hill, I have no idea. Rome has opened up a breach though, and is very much inside the city. He's got armored legionaries ready to go. I mean, these guys will probably cut through these Marab Guard pretty easily, I would have thought. Looks like we're about to see the first infantry clash of the day. Or maybe not. Rome's probably going to throw all his javelins first, I imagine. I have no idea what they're doing. Anyway. Oh, well, actually, no, we've got the first infantry clash here. What am I on about? Rome versus Carthage. The old rivalry. And it's been reignited. Look at that. Rome going in. Looking glorious. Oh, the Romans just look great every single time. Let's go and check over at the camels again, because I can imagine the camels are going to be the first ones at the scene. They may also be the first out of the scene. They are thinning out quite quickly, I'm not going to lie. I mean, there's a fair amount of them left. They should have enough to take out Egypt. Especially if Egypt's going to form up like that and turn his back to the camels. Wasn't the greatest of charges, though, by the... I mean, it was actually the archers, that's why. They're the Calfrax that are doing a good amount of damage. We have a general tied in here. He can't die because he has an army inside that relies on him to survive. I feel like they're desperately just trying to take out these archers. I don't know really what they're trying to do. They need to get the rest of the camels around the back here. Rear charge these thorax pikes will be a good win. Galatian roll guard. His general needs to get out of here alive pronto. Cannot afford to have him just stuck in there. He's stuck very deep in enemy lines though. Look at this. His units will scatter all over the place. Where are they going? Down to 50 men. They need to get out of there. Run, general, run. Egypt does now also look like he's fighting on the wall now as well. So that's good to see. He actually is making progress on the wall. With what few troops got spared from the camel onslaught. And they should break through, I would have thought. These thorax swords should beat these Marab Guard, I would have thought. Like, Saba's infantry is not great. They do rely on their cavalry, or more in particular, their camels. Rome's kind of getting... Oh, God, Rome. What is going on here? Rome's getting squeezed between two Libyan infantry units. So these armored legionaries just came straight through the gate, I presume. And they're getting squeezed up. Very nice. Very nicely. I mean, there are now Eagle cohort coming off the wall. So Carthage himself is also about to get flanked. So it's getting jabbied. Let's be careful of that. Rome on the wall here, just throwing javelins down at these poor Libyans. I'd certainly maybe just counter-charge and counter-flank this Eagle cohort. Save yourself trouble of that. Yeah, Rome is about to break through this first line of Libyans. Seems like Macedon's also joining the party. What the heck is Saba doing over here now? Saba's got up to challenge Macedon. Okay. Hoplites versus like Marab Guard. Not a bad like matchup, but it's not like the greatest one. An exhilarating fight going on there. They don't seem like they're actually properly engaged. Rome's just on the walls here as well, just with his Eagle cohort. I think he has been jabbing down into the Marab Guard actually. But look at this. Look at so many units being piled up into here. Also good to see that the Macedonians are wasting ammo, because I presume they have their men on fire at will, firing at this artillery piece, which I'm sure is out of ammo. It's good to see that they're wasting ammo there. That's going to help later down the line. Anyway, back over with the camels. Looks like the camels may have killed off the general of Egypt, because the general, the morale is going down pretty quick. And it looks like Egypt is just thrown in the towel and is accepting his fate. And now he's about to get charged. About to get charged pretty nastily here by the camels. These camels are going to kill off an entire army, but it's like 1.5 armies of camels it was. So was it really worth it? I don't know. We're going to see. Balance of power would say no, because Rome is, well, all-powerful. But we'll see. I mean, it's going to take a small miracle to get through here. I mean, these are two strong factions, Macedon and Rome. It seems like a lot of a bit of a mess going on here at this gate. Libyan infantry kind of getting outmatched. Rome's broken through. He's going to surround this Libyan infantry at 111 men. A lot of men left there are going to be breaking early. And it seems like now that the outer defenses, I guess you could say, is Libyan infantry bizarrely being used as the outer defenses as well. Instead of like the Italian infantry, which is still here. Since the outer defense is now gone, Carthage and Saba now have to defend like the streets, street by street. I mean, they're not going to get much support from over here. I mean, there's some Arab guard that are coming over, but I mean, they just got camels left really over here. And Egypt's got some infantry, which is going to probably lose because the general's dead. There's not much coming from over here, just a few more Arab guard and a few camels. Like, look how few like camels there are left. I guess they can go around the flanks and they can just like be a bit of a threat, but there aren't many healthy units left. There's like what, like a couple, but not many. This general needs to get back inside. Needs to be nicely tucked up and kept safe, because his army's going to rely on him. And these Royal Thorax swords are just getting cut down. It's been a rough day for Egypt, put it like that. Usually when you see like Saba on the battlefield, you know, or you shouldn't be aware that you're probably going to face camels. So you all want to kind of like be close to each other. That's just the mistake that Egypt made, not being close to his allies. He's gone out on his own. And he only is himself kind of really to blame. Like, if you're an experienced enough Total War player or Rome Total War player, if you see Saba on the battlefield, you expect camels. Certainly in a siege, even in a pitch battle, that's all you're going to see, is camels. Rome is slowly getting through these Arab guard with support of some hoplites here. Archers coming in though. I mean, they're getting some good shots here of the archers on the side. I mean, I don't know if that's really influenced it. Yeah, Armored Legionary's losing. That's a big win. I mean, they're going to need plenty more ammo if they're going to be... because they've got plenty more Armored Legionaries to get through. Lots of Armored Legionaries down here. I mean, quite a few of them beaten up a bit. Not all of them, though. There's still more out here. Yeah, there's lots of Armored Legionaries. Jeez. Thorax pikes getting forced back. Why did they full retreat? Oh, they didn't have their pikes up, I don't think. That was a fatal move there by Macedon. Macedon certainly brought an interesting army. I mean, he's brought lots of, like spears. Like shield bearers here. I've seen hoplites dotted around. Not brought more swords. I mean, Royal Peltas, for instance, a great option to bring. A really, really good unit. I would definitely want to be bringing them instead of more spears. Spears on the attack, not a really good move. That's why Rome does so well in a siege, because it's just an entire army of swords. Still fighting over here. They're actually, yeah, they actually are kind of fighting properly now, though. Okay. That's good to see, but yeah, I think now Egypt is dead. Where's the camels coming? They're coming back in the city, or at least the general is. Oh, it looks like they all are. And they look like they're all marching. Oh no, these ones are going around here, but these are just camel archers. They're not going to do any damage. Did he bring a Greek giant ballista? Oh, and it's not movable, and it's on the wall. Oh dear. Macedon, I think, might be, I don't know, maybe a newer player. I honestly don't know. Certainly playing some interesting strategies, put it like that. All I can really say about that, yeah. Interesting strategies. Those hoplites are wavering though. Sure that the armored legionaries won't be far behind. There you go. Rome is battling through, but he's struggling, I won't lie. Saber is making it tough for him. They are struggling to get through, though. Struggling to get through. Rome's not really attacking anywhere else. He's just quite happy just to stand it. Oh, I say that as a whole load of Romans come flying forward here. Eagle cohort leading the line. Armored legionaries also. Looks like they just routed some the mercenary Italians that chased those thorax pikes. Yeah. A lot of, oh, yeah, good target. Go for the pikes. Got to take out these pikes with your archers. They're going to just stand there as well. Definitely a good target to go for. Rome, I mean, I'm surprised Rome's just throwing his lot in. He should master and overwhelm most of these Libyan infantry. Maybe he just doesn't want to throw in too much at once. He's just a little bit worried of like it all going wrong. I don't know. He's got plenty of infantry. He's also got some Soccer Equite Extraordinari ready to combat this cavalry issue. He's been, oh my gosh. Wow, Macedon has been using all his ammo just to get rid of this ballista crew. Why? Why? Just leave it. It was finished. Rome's sending in more legionaries though. Fresh bunch of legionaries going in. And Saba's doing the same. He's sending in a fresh unit of like Marab Guard. I'm surprised that Saba's holding so well. Like, their infantry just usually sucks. Their infantry usually sucks. Like I said, they just rely on the cavalry. I mean, their archers suck as well. They're just called, I mean, they've just got basic archers here. Well, they're sitting in here now. Thorax pikes can send them back in. And they haven't got their pikes down. Oh yeah, this player is definitely a newer player. Definitely a newer player if he's going to put his pikes down. I'm sure Carthage is licking his lips at this as a sacred banner just going to cut down these thorax pikes. Seems like it must have been a very high, like a lot of money in this siege battle, because Rome's brought like all the armored legionaries and like Eagle cohort, but also like Carthage has just brought like a really expensive army. It doesn't seem like he's got too many weak units. There are spears on the wall here though. This could be good. He moves them along. Oh, here we go. The pikes are out now. He's finally put the pikes out now. If he moves his like spears along a little bit more, and then just jabby those sacred band down there, and just get some good kills. Yeah, they're only really fighting in a couple of spots. The attackers. They don't really want to go all out just yet. Interesting. Very interesting. This seems like the most intense battle part of the battle anyway. It looks like are they cycling out their infantry, I guess? Yeah, I think they are. They're cycling out infantry because they don't want them to tire. Oh dear. I just realized that this Saber army's got no general. So he died in the end. After all that, you died. What a useless man. I knew he shouldn't have risked it. Shouldn't have risked sending his general in. Oh, here we go. The Javi's starting to be thrown over here, though. So Rome looks like he's about to start his assault. Rout this tiny unit of Libyans. Them not having a general, Saber not having a general could be huge, though. And they also puts more pressure on Carthage. Look at those Javis, though. They're doing a good amount of damage to these Romans. I mean, it's 2 units plus an extra one back here, throwing at 1. You could say, and the Romans are certainly feeling the pain, down to 110 men. Lost 50 guys in the Javis. I'm going to lose more here. Oh, a whole nother one. That's a shame. I expected more. Here we go. Another assault over here as well. Mercenary Marab Guard going in. If I can get the right angle, if the camera's just set itself out. There we go, that'll do. It's always a battle with the camera while you're also watching a battle. There's always 2 battles ensuing. Hoplites and armored legionaries here doing their bit. Still, the different legionary unit though. Rome is losing a fair amount, and I mean it seems like the balance power is evening out a little bit. These early gains by the defenders, but they're using a lot of ammo and a lot of Javis to get to where they are. So they're going to need to find some more tricks up their sleeves if they're going to try and beat this coalition. And we can see the cavalry's all back here. A lot of it wavering though. And you can see that, I guess Macedon was prepared for it. This is probably why Macedon's brought a lot of spears. It's because he's worried about the lot of cav that there is going to be. He should have brought, don't think you need to bring this many. I still don't think you need to bring this many, to be honest. He's brought, like, militia. He's brought more than enough, I think. More swords would be needed, I think. Also, like, the Royal Peltas aren't bad. You could probably, like, form them up. And they get some Javi shots off before the charge, and they'd probably break the charge up doing that. I mean, they should have their own cabs supporting. I don't know why these Sockeye Equites here are not just, like, out patrolling and just, you know... I mean, those Sockeye probably may be able to beat most of this cavalry, or this camelry, I should say. Because, well, it's most of it's beaten up now. Looks like, Saber's sort of won here. At a great cost, there's a lot of dead bodies down there. And Rome is throwing in a lot of legionaries here. Wow, look at this. Rome is throwing in, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 legionary units here. Okay, if you need arrows anywhere, this is where you need arrows. And pikes, probably. Pikes here. Because this is a huge blob of legionaries right now. You had if you had an artillery piece, just one artillery piece, it's this huge blob of Romans. Look how many there are. The sea of them. That's where you need to kill them. Kill them here. What are they bringing up? Are they bringing up anything? Royal Marab Guard. Where are the pikes? Where are the pikes being sent? Looks like the pikes are getting pinned down over here. Oh yeah, they're pinning down hoplites and killing them very effectively. So it's good to see the African pikes, not with a single loss. Wow. And the pikes just waiting here as well. I mean, honestly, I think they kind of need a pike unit over there just to kill these legionaries. There's so many of them, because I don't think Saba gets a... yeah, Saba doesn't get a pike unit. But the cavalry's gone in, the camels went in. It's trying to sneak over Macedon's general. What did they try and do there? I don't know. They got all routed, though, pretty effectively, so... which I expected. I thought they were kind of spent by the time that they came around here, so... I don't know. But, I mean, the general here's got in. He's got in amongst the auxiliary Syrians. Not quite sure how he's managed that. Maybe through here? I have no idea where he's got through. I have no idea. Did he get through here? Did I pull through? I don't know. He must have pulled through somewhere. There's no way to get through. But yeah, they're going to kill as many of these auxiliary Syrians. I mean, the general's already dead. So it doesn't really matter. As you can see now, Saba's taking advantage of this. He's going to just countercharge these Romans. This is a real battle in this small little choke point here. This has been like 2 or 3 units have died on either side, or like been beaten up on either side. Losing decisively as well. But it'd been better going after this general over here. Like, kill the Roman general off. Because A, Rome's got the better infantry, but also it's the weaker, like, generals. Medium command, 40 men, definitely a good target to take out. Rome's still not interested in attacking over here. I don't know. These are relatively beaten up units, but I think they could be beaten. And look at this, all the Macedonian units back here, I think they've just charged down off the walls and killed themselves. Or got themselves killed, yeah, like... They look like they might be Carthaginians, actually. There was Macedonians up here on this wall. And they've a lot of dead Macedonians down here. Look at that, that's an entire hoplite unit dead down there. So, now I definitely start sending pikes over to the other side. Like, Carthage needs to support his ally. Like, Marab Guard's good and all, but kill these guys more effectively. I think they're going to need some pikes in here. Rome is Juggernaut, and a Juggernaut usually gets stopped by pikes. He's slowly making gains, Rome, but at a great cost. He's losing a lot of legionaries getting through this. And they have plenty more, like, Marab Guard down here. Like, a lot of Marab Guard. And they've not even sent on the Marab Royal Guard yet. So they've got some nasty stuff yet to come. What do the Marab Guard look like in difference? Oh, they just got, like, capes and stuff? Okay. There's a lot of Marab Guard in here. And they're starting to lose, though. They are starting to lose. Yeah, I think they need pikes. They need pikes. Archers over here getting broken. So that's good. Auxiliary, yeah. Auxiliary archers being broken. Where are the Cretans? Are they all gone? No, surely not. Where is Macedon going? Where is Macedon going? What is Macedon doing? What are you doing? Okay. So Macedon's just evacuated the city and now Rome's on his own. Don't know where Macedon's going. Is he just going to the edge of the map? What is he doing? I've seen someone do this before, and like they were attacking, and they got like beaten pretty decisively to his allies, and they like decided to in the end just be like a sole player, and he just camped in this corner, and he did get broken in the end because our armies that we had left were it was a 3-on-1, and yeah. I just hope that this Macedon player isn't going to do the same thing. No, he's not. He's getting towers. He's put his Cretans on the towers. He's an interesting player. I don't know why he's had to retreat his entire army to do this. Why is he... Oh, he's putting Cretans... Is he actually going to do this? Is he going to land on this tiny bit of the wall? That's what I thought he was going to do. And then his men would be stuck up there. Don't know what he's quite what he's doing there, but... Okay, and then armored legionaries... They're sending archers in. I hope these guys have no ammo left. Bad sign that he's already out of ammo, especially when there's pikes still to come. Like Carthage's pikes barely untouched. It's been an interesting one. Don't know why the cab's so close as well. Like, keep the cab, like, I don't know, outside, or just... There's no need to have it here. Yeah, look at this. Macedon's going to go all the way around here, I think, because he's like... I think he's probably thinking, I've got a master plan, and I'm going to open up another front, which is all well and good, but you're opening up a front as well with one tower. And also, it's not like your opponents can't see you. They can see what you're going to do. And you can see the balance of power is very even right now. They can't really afford to leave their ally Rome on his own to do this. Right now, Rome's 2v1ing. And I mean, in fairness, I back Rome to do it. But, like, if it's a good Rome player... I'm not saying his Rome player is bad. Just saying he's not, like a top player, I don't think. He's, like, a pretty decent player. I mean, he's sending his Sokia Ekfate right now to do... I'm not quite sure what they're doing. They're losing decisively because of it. So there's signs like that he's not like a top like Rome player. like if it was a really good Rome player, I would back them to like be able to break through both these lines. Because they got the right tools for it. They got Eagle Cohort, they got Armored Legionaries, got some of the best units around for Rome. And they're facing Saba, which is not going to be able to stop Rome. Eventually, they will break through. Well, you expect them to, but I don't know, because like this Saba army here has got a lot more men to throw into the choke point than Rome. Rome is having to split his army in two. You got to remember, which is why I don't know why Macedon is bailing on him. Because Macedon's pikes would be very handy right now. I don't even know where they are. They're out here. Yeah, he's going to land these couple of towers here on the wall. I guess to try and flank, but I don't know. That's not going to work. Oh, and look at this. Saba's somehow flanked him behind. He sneaks a unit around. Is there actually a way around? Oh, there is. There is a gap in the line here. I guess you could sneak the unit around. It's a bit of a pain, but he has managed it. And he's routed all these cav and archers here. General coming in. Don't throw the general in there. I mean, this is a tiny unit, but he's going to form a shield wall. And this general may be in trouble. This general may be in trouble. Oh no, he's going to be fine. They're going to rear charge all these legions down here. This is not looking so great now for Rome. Rome had such a massive force here, and it's getting forced back. They're losing decisively. I'm also seeing no support from his archers onto his infantry line. He's just using his archers on really bizarre stuff, like artillery. Both players have been doing that, to be fair. And also like setting up like one auxiliary at a time. He's getting like 2v1'd. Why I feel like they're just a bit newer players, or just not used to multiplayer. I don't know. Also, when you usually see Rome is usually played by newer or players that feel like they are, yeah, like newer players, because Rome's an easy faction to play. Often you see more experienced players will play more wacky factions with some really weird, like armies, and they'll have a good game. Or you'll just see standard armies, but like things like this. Like two of the players I know in this game, like played Rome 2 quite a lot, and they both played Saba, which is a very bizarre faction to play in a siege, but it does work, and people know it works in the Rome 2 community. As you can see, it's working today. Marab Guard doing their bit here still. Romans legionaries finally winning in this spot here, but I mean there's plenty of spears to be thrown in once this one goes. I mean if I was like Saba, I'd probably set up a unit here and another one here, and then you just make like a bit of a death box here. It doesn't really matter because your infantry's just one here. Like just chain around like 4 units of infantry. And you can see Macedon, if he was here, Macedon was inside this complex. He could take advantage of this situation, but he's not. He's, well, outside the walls again, bizarrely. And he's having to rush troops back in. And all he's doing is exhausting his men. So then when he comes to fight Saba, he's going to be in a real bad spot. And as you can see, balance power is now shifting in favour of defenders. So, I mean, this is a combination of good plays by the defenders and also just terrible plays by the attackers. That's how we got to this. Falling back, they're actually giving the Eagle Cohort some ground. They're not. They're just sending in a different unit. This is something I don't usually see, is units get cycled in and out. I mean, in fairness, this one is exhausted, so they're cycling in a fresh unit. It's a smart thing to do, I guess. I just never think to do it. Usually because I probably can't do it as effectively as this Saba player has been doing it. Because I probably end up getting my units just cut down, which often does happen. This is not good, though. Rome now just assaulting a pipeline. Again, another reason why this Rome player maybe not be an experienced player, I don't know. Because you just don't assault this. You just go somewhere else. Pike, you shouldn't be doing this because pikes don't usually get killed. In a good game, in a good Rome 2 siege, pikes won't get kills. But pikes could have an influence on the battle by forcing like players to send their infantry elsewhere. I think Rome has actually lost its general. Rome did. When did Rome lose his general? When the heck did that happen? It was in here? I think it was in here, yeah. Yeah, Rome's lost his general in here. This is like all Roman cavalry. What a nutters. No wonder Rome's like chain routing quicker than I thought he would be. But yeah, so pikes shouldn't be getting kills. They should just be like deterring units from like from fighting in a certain area. But it looks like from these ones, these pikes may have a lot of kills. Looking at the bodies in front of them. So yeah, that's not such a something you want to see. So it'll be interesting to see what those pikes have at the end. Interesting to see what the camels have at the end. Yeah, now Macedon's like throwing everything in he has. And he's actually potentially could surround this Marab guard down here if he's paying attention. Doesn't look like he is though. It seems like when they're throwing in the Rhodians, I mean, they're throwing in archers now, which is a bad sign. Rome has still got his evil coat on the wall here. General Reese fled recently. Okay, so he didn't die, he just fled. Equally shameful in the Roman world. But yeah, you can see this. Look at this. Macedons are just piling in infantry now. Piling in infantry and pikes, in fairness. So, I mean, the pikes should help him in this scenario. Sava needs to be careful about throwing in more men here. This is a losing fight for him with the pikes involved. Balance power, though, is still massively in favor of the defenders now. I mean, not massively, but it is definitely in favor. Carthage is a relatively fresh army still left. Sava's just throwing a lot of his troops in here. I mean, needs to be careful. Friends routing. What a general. Is he going to pull through? He is in fact going to pull through, isn't he? This Macedon... I don't know. Yeah, he's pulling through, so I'm sure. Let's just get rid of the foliage so we can see what's happening. And he's not quite pulled through, but he was attempting it, put it like that. You can see like the units... His cavalry is well inside the Marab guard here. I don't think it's cut down for his attempts here. I don't see what people think, like the idea of pulling through. Like, why would you even bother trying to pull through, especially with cavalry in Rome 2? Like, cavalry in Rome 2 is great and all, but it's not going to win you games. Also, once you pull through, the units are isolated. Unless you like break everything, which usually 9 times out of 10 they don't. They just break up the formation that they were fighting in, like the enemy's fighting in, like the defenders are fighting in. And then they find themselves isolated on the wrong side, and like that unit gets killed. And especially if you're doing it with a general, that's a really stupid thing to do. You're just going to see your general get isolated and killed really quickly and easily, and then you lose the battle. And now his general's getting focused down, I imagine, because of these archers. I'd be shooting this general. I wouldn't shoot the pikes. Don't give a damn about the pikes. Just shoot the general. It breaks everything else.
Advance at speed. Follow me.
Again over here, I mean, this has just been a couple of brutal choke points. This being one of them. They've been pushing back Marab slowly on this side. But at such a cost. There's so many dead hoplites and legions down there. Same with the, there's plenty of dead Marab guard as well. Lots of Marab guards starting to break over here. This is a bad sign. It does look like Carthage is going to be required. Lots of spear on spears here. Not very usual for a Rome 2. Don't see this many spears usually. I mean, Sabra, I'm not surprised. The best infantry is spears, but like Macedon, it still perplexes me why he's not brought like more royal peltasts or like thorax swords. Lots of arrows coming in, and they're focusing that general down. Yeah, a little bit. But as you can see, I mean, again, see, look at this. Macedon's got, like, archers out here. They got ammo? They have as well. He needs to use his archers. Like, get them in. Get them mobilized. Start dueling with the enemy's archers. Like, the defender's archers. That's what you need to do. These archers are terrible as well. They're very light missile infantry. And their general's dead. Probably a couple of shots and they're going to rout them. But instead, no. He's just going to allow him to pick up his, like, rappel tasks and his general. Whatever else. Let's get rid of the foliage again. See what's going on here. Such a mess. Such a mess. Looks like the pikes have been routed as well, potentially. I don't know. I can't see the pikes anymore. I think they are gone. I think that's why the archers have changed their target. Yeah, it was. The pikes did rout. Focusing those pelters on poor guys. That's what happens. Even with terrible archers, you can just rip through units. That's why you need to get rid of archers. It's such a key thing to get rid of if you're attacking or defending. It's just turning into an absolute grind. Oh, look at this. Carthage just sent its entire army outside the walls. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I mean, all he has to do is just flank around. It looks like Rome is just going to meet him in the field with his 36 Eagle cohort. These brave men, they'll do their bit. It's just nice just to zoom in and just watch. Doesn't even need to say anything. Just watch the chaos take place. Arab Guard is still on the ground though. Sacred Band next to us. They'll be fine. They got plenty of troops. You can see the band's power is slowly shifting. And it just frustrates me. I mean, these Cretans could get on the wall here. They get such a nicer angle. I mean, it doesn't really matter now. I mean, it's a close battle at the end of the day. There is not many troops left for either side. I mean, there's not many troops left for either side if you then just, like, if you look at this. And then as soon as you zoom out a little bit more, then you see all this. Then you can see the defenders have this one nicely tucked up and sorted. I'm just surprised that, like, Sabas held this long with no general. They are finally going to, like, break through now, but they're, like, Sacred Band ready. So they're just facing more fresh and more elite troops in a moment. Once his Cretans are all dead. Kill the Cretans, there you go, broke through. Sacred Band next. And the general's just going to get himself speared here. He should not be I mean, in fairness at this point, if you're Macedon, you're just throwing everything in and just hoping something's going to happen. They've not really played a very smart game. Poor Egypt may have been the smartest. Like, Egypt at least tried to box up and save himself from the camels. Not that he really succeeded. Not that he really succeeded. I mean, it's a tough one to do when you're facing 1.5 armies of camels. Yeah, finally here we go. Carthage is going to go in, seal the deal, I think, and just kill off these final, like, Macedonians. Thank God, just get rid of them. Libyans going in. Rushes in, rear charges his general. Puts him and the rest of the army in real trouble. I mean, if, in all honesty, just put the pikes in. You kill all this in, like, no time at all. Yeah, Macedonia's just had a rough game. Rough game. Didn't seem to have a plan from the start. I mean, they started really far back as well. But yeah, they didn't seem to have a plan. Rome seemed a bit, in some areas, seemed a bit just wary about going in, which I'm kind of surprised. And then when he did go in, he kind of went over the top, and you saw like the 4 units going up against 1. So yeah, no, I feel like they could have definitely stretched them a bit more. Like Rome had like units on this wall over here. Could have kept running all the way down to hit down here, and got in behind if you fancied. I don't know. It's just a tough one. This is a tough spot to attack as the attack is. Sometimes this longer wall here is a bit better. Certainly here you do a lot better because well, there's just a lot more open space. It certainly suits like the attacker a bit more. You can see units starting to break. Looks like the general is gone for Macedon, which is no surprise there. What have they got left here? Just shield bearers. Okay, yeah, they're going to break everything pretty soon. This will all break. It's been a rough day for the attackers. They've not really been up to their full potential. Okay, there's just a massive crush of infantry in it. Look at this. Look at this. I call this the Macedonian sandwich. And you serve it with a side of Carthaginians. Or a side of Romans, actually, I should say. They're just jabbing the archers. They just decided to, like, screw it. Let's just jabbing these archers. Then they are. Then they actually are going to jabbing these archers instead of just charging them. No, Macedon, you won't. Yep. Macedon's not going to just get out of the way. He's going to run into them. Interesting play. Yeah, these poor Cretans. They've not been used to their full potential at all. How are these Macedonians not breaking is what I want to know. They're losing, but they're not breaking. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit because, well, we know what the outcome is. Carthage's general's not even been, like, moved until now. He's finally actually coming out to actually do something. Finally they're breaking these peltas. Jeez. Taking their time. They get these archers as well. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised they're not just chain routed at this point. There's just so many army losses. Guess shield bearers are pretty strong. They are actually not breaking now. There we go. Chain round now happening. Certainly for the infantry and for the archers. It's just this unit left over here, but that's about to go. And that is the battle. That is the siege. Carthage and Saba are victorious. A glorious siege indeed. Go on, Macedon, just break. You're not going to win. And there we go, a costly victory for Saba. and her allies. So I'll end the replay and have a look at the end results. Yeah, this one was sent in by Emperor Kandai Katsu, who was playing as one of the Saber armies. His camels, oh my gosh, his camel general, 724 kills. I thought he had like more than one camel, but yeah, that's all he brought. Wow, he just brought an entire army of infantry. So there you go. And then we got the Dodgegob, who's playing as Saber as well. Dodgegob and Kandai both have like YouTube channels, so I will link their like channels in the description. But yeah, Dodgy did a very, very good job as well with his Camel Cataphracts. 204 kills, I think the best one got. You got other ones getting like 193, 146. Did some pretty good kills. His Archer's getting 179. So very, very good. And then we got Barrel Rider, who's playing as Carthage. 192 kills as his Cretan Archers. His Pikes, 223 kills. Really well done here. And then you got Sacred Band getting 157. His Libyans getting 160. And yeah, his Italians getting 77 kills. And then we got 111 sometime playing as Macedon. 114 kills as Cretans. You've got like Hoplites getting 78 kills. You've got Royal Peltas getting 186. Shield Bearers getting 115 kills. His Pikes getting 80 kills is not too bad. Then we got Baggy, who is playing as Rome. His auxiliary Syrian archers getting 168. It's actually pretty well, these ones did. His armored legionaries obviously getting a very wide range of kills here. Got 150, 156, 43. It's not so good, but yeah, most of them doing pretty well, getting into the 100 club. And then you got his Eagle cohort here getting 255 and 226. They did very well. Then we've got General Melchett, who had a rough day in the office. He's got a couple of units that did quite well. His Royal Thorax here going 127. His Pikes 142. 93 is not too bad either. And his General got 80 kills. But yeah, everything else did pretty damn rough because of all those camels. 92 kills there for the Thorax is not too bad. But yeah, there you go, guys. That is the siege battle. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support. And don't forget as well to join the Discord if you want to send in some Rome 2 replays or just get involved in some Total War action. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.